The D, man.
Yeah, shout out my nigga from D's Media, you feel me?
Yo, it's your boy D's Media back again with another video. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel on the road to 100K. Today we're gonna talk about a lady called police and said that 32 Venezuelans pretty much is taking over a block in Chicago that's near O Block. Let's jump straight into it. I told y'all before, man, these Venezuelan gangs is entering the United States, and Arizona, Colorado, Indiana, Illinois, New York, and I believe it was a couple other states that was on there, but they having a lot of Venezuelan immigrants pretty much taking over. The funny part is that you got people in Chicago complaining and calling the police saying, oh, these Venezuelan gangs is coming over and they taking over our neighborhood. Here it is. Just think about this. If they saying that they taking over territory by Parkway Gardens, you got Jaro over there. You got O Block and you got Tuckerville. And minus the little other gangs that's around. So if y'all was smart, if y'all stand as one, nobody gonna come and take none of y'all neighborhoods. But the reason that it's easy for them to take over the neighborhood is because you got 63rd beefing with 64th and Tuit with 62. So y'all 2-3 blocks away beefing with each other, taking each other out for years. But now y'all got these immigrants coming over here, ain't playing no games, taking over y'all neighborhoods, and now y'all want to cry and complain. Instead of y'all sticking together and getting these dudes up out of y'all neighborhood, y'all want to sit back and cry and complain. No, I don't respect that. All the destruction, music, and all that, this how y'all done tore the community down. Y'all gonna sit here and let some immigrants come in y'all hood and take over. And they only taking over because we so divided as people. If Chicago was one as a whole, wouldn't no immigrants be able to come nowhere and take over nothing. But because the GDs beefing with the BDs and Old Block beefing with this and STL beefing over here, all of this, come on, man, we ain't as one in Chicago. So don't sit here and go on the internet and say, oh, these Venezuelan gangs is taking over. They taking over the east side of Chicago. They doing this, they doing that. So it was cool when it wasn't a problem when black on blacks was harming each other. But now y'all want to cry to the news people and say, oh, these immigrants is taking. No, we've been doing it to each other for the last 100 years. But now we want peace and we want harmony and we want to live right when these immigrants coming over here and doing all this wild stuff to us. But look how we tore our own community up. We didn't tore each other community up, and we so separated that you got immigrants coming over from Venezuela and taking over because they coming over here, 30, 40 people walking down your neighborhoods, taking over apartment complexes, blocks, all of that. But meanwhile, us, we so worried about harming each other and taking each other out that we don't even realize that at times we need to come together more than be apart. This is the time we need to come together. If y'all say these Venezuelan gangs walking through Chicago, taking over hoods, taking over this, taking over that, for one, you got the Latinos there. That's going to be hard for them to take over that community in Chicago. Let's keep it a buck with you. And all the black gangs in Chicago, all y'all got to do is stand up with each other, man. Ain't nobody coming to take over Chicago, bro. As many gangs and as many shorties is out there wilding out, and y'all telling me y'all scared of some immigrants? Keep it a buck with you, bro. That just don't make sense to me. But that's what happens, bro, when we don't want to come together. If Chicago came together, the GDs, the BDs, the Stones, the Mickey Cobras, all of that, they came together when no immigrants take over no blocks in Chicago. Because you're not doing it with the Latinos. Let's keep it a buck with you. Them Venezuelan people can say whatever they want. They're not taking over no Mexicans or Latino blocks in Chicago. Because the cartel and the Latin Kings ain't going for that Venezuelan junk. All the blacks got to do is stick together. Why you think they targeting black neighborhoods and not targeting Mexican or Latino block? Because it's clear as day that we already beefing and taking each other out. So, hey, we might as well help them. That's how dumb in society and African Americans is at times. Y'all want to complain now that these immigrants is coming over here harming us, but we just harmed each other for the last 100 years, and it's not a problem. But now you want to cry and complain because these immigrants is coming over here and they ruthless. They not playing no games. So if we stick together, man, ain't no one gang gonna come to the United States and take over nothing. But if we want to keep being further out spreading and you beefing with him over this block and some petty and he shot your op and this and that, you gonna look up and the Venezuelan gang is gonna be taking over y'all hood. But it's your boy D's Media, man. But this Venezuelan gang, they say it's real close, man. They taking over territory real close to O Block. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, man. I think if they get in that Parkway Gardens, man, it's gonna be a real massacre in there, man. Cause I don't think them BDs is gonna go for anybody taking over they blocks, they neighborhoods. But them Venezuelan gangs, man, like I say, they got hubs in Arizona, Colorado, Indiana, Illinois, New York. So man, they here, man. But if we stick together, man, ain't no Venezuelan gangs gonna push us out of our own hoods, man. We just gotta stick together, man, as a whole. If we do that, man, I'm trying to tell you, man, African Americans, man, we'll be a race that can't nobody mess with. It's your boy D's Media signing out. Peace, positivity, network growth. Let's save these kids.
Yeah, shout out my nigga from D's Media, you feel me?